MyMedic. Yeah, I did a review a while back of the MyMedic MyFac, the advanced personal first aid kit, my first aid kit. They come in the nylon pouch and things like that. A lot of stuff in there, very cool. MyMedic is very cool company that offers a lot of stuff. And these are rather new right here for them. This is the Micromend cut kit. Surgical quality laceration repair without stitches. These are basically those non-stitch band-aids. They kind of stretch across your wound, so without having to do sutures. Now, that is very cool, and it comes in a pack like that, and it's got a few of them. It's got 2 Micromend devices, 2 gauze pads, 1 BZK towelette, and 1 instructions for use. These are not very expensive, and it's very cool to have something like this in your pack. And any first aid kit, this would be very cool. Sutures are cool where you sew yourself up if you need to. They offer those as well, which is cool. But these right here, very cool, or you don't have to like do that, you know. So it's something new that they're offering. So that's a very cool deal. They also have this. This is the ActiSplint. It's a flat splint. It's breathable, and pretty much tells you what it is right here. Tells you everything about it. Now, when I broke my ankle down at the creek line a while back before Christmas, a lot of you know that I broke my ankle. Something like this could have been very helpful, especially if I was like out further. And this thing doesn't weigh very much. It's flat, and you can stick it in the side of a pack, and it'll be in there, and you'll have it. And because, you know, a lot of people, you know, when you're out amongst the trees and the woods and the rocks and things like that, you can break an ankle real quick. You know, it is possible. It does happen, believe me. And especially if I would have been out further away from help, longer distance, something like this would definitely have been a must-have at that time. And it certainly could have done it. You could use this for your foot, you could use this for your arm. It's pretty self-explanatory, but that's something very cool. Now, MyMedic offers a lot of like individual packs and packets of stuff and just single items. You know, they offer a lot of big packages and medical equipment and just things like that, but they have individual stuff and things like this. You know, these, like both these items, are not that expensive through them, and it's very cool to be able to go and pick and choose certain items that you may want to add to your existing kit. Because, I mean, you should already have one. If you don't have one, you should. And some of these items hopefully will never ever be used, but you will have them if you or somebody that's along with you, if it's your wife, your friend, or anybody else, and you're out in the wilderness, and you're out backpacking, camping, hiking, whatever, and you cut yourself or injure yourself, wouldn't it be nice to have something like this to be able to help yourself or help them, you know, stay immobile with this, repair a deep laceration. That way you can, you know, avoid a hospital trip perhaps, or get you something that can get to when you get to the hospital. I look at this as something that will help me avoid going to the hospital. But especially in a, you know, prepared mind frame, something like this that you may want to stash back. But they have a lot of stuff though that you can help tailor out your individual first aid kit with other things that are kind of hard to get. It's, you know, some places, you know, if you go to big box stores and things like that, they don't have stuff like this. Medical supply places have a lot of stuff, but they don't have a lot of stuff that you can get. You know, I'm not sure if they even offer stuff like this at a medical supply place. I do believe they do stuff like this, but they might, but it won't be a MyMedic brand, but it might be another brand. But either way, I think that stuff like this and sutures and things are harder to get because they want doctors to have that stuff with and nurses with the training. With me, I have no medical, genuine medical training as in schooling or military or police or fire department, anything like that. However, my wife does. And but to be able to use stuff like this and have access to it and to be able to individually tailor out your kit with individual items is very cool. And they have a lot of stuff in their store. And I'll put a link to them down below and go check them out. MyMedic. These are the Micromend. This is the Micromend cut kit, which is the non-surgical. It's what it says right here. First aid, it says Micromend is a unique alternative to sutures, staples, surgical glues, and advanced strips for closing wounds. It says, I love getting stitches, said no one ever. That's true. But, and these are a good option to maybe avoid a hospital trip, especially if you need it and you're a long ways away from help. So there you go. MyMedic, link down below, and keep it heavy.